Is your mind just racing? You know that feeling where you can't seem to catch a single thought? Or that familiar tightness in your chest and shoulders that just won't seem to let go? It's that feeling of being totally overwhelmed by everything life is throwing at you. And it's more than just a feeling, right? It's a state of being that completely hijacks your focus, steals your peace, and stops you from being present with the people who matter most. It's that distracting, nagging stress that keeps you from being productive, no matter how hard you try to just power through. But what if you could hit a reset button on that feeling? In this video, I'm going to show you 5 simple, science-backed mind hacks that can instantly bring a sense of calm back to your mind and your body. The best part, you can do them anywhere, at any time to get back in the driver's seat. Now, this isn't just some fluffy, feel-good advice. These are powerful, targeted techniques that are rooted in real science, like neuroscience and psychology. We're going to dive into methods that talk directly to your nervous system, telling it that it's safe to power down from high alert. You're going to learn not just what to do, but why these hacks work so well to give you that immediate relief. So let's get right into the first one. First up is one of the fastest, most effective science-backed tools for calming down in the moment, the physiological sigh. This is a breathing pattern you're already doing without even thinking about it. Our bodies do this automatically throughout the day to keep our internal systems balanced. But when you're stressed, you can use it on purpose as an amazing tool. So what is it? It's not just one deep breath. A physiological sigh is 2 sharp inhales through your nose, followed by 1 long, slow exhale through your mouth. That first inhale is the big one, and the second is just a little top-off that helps pop open any tiny air sacs in your lungs that might have flattened out. Here's the simple science. When you're stressed, your body is in fight or flight mode. This sigh is a direct signal to your brain to switch gears. The double inhale pulls in the maximum amount of oxygen, and the long, slow exhale gets rid of the most carbon dioxide. This simple exchange quickly activates your rest and digest system, which basically hits the brakes on stress. Research from neuroscientists like Dr. Andrew Huberman at Stanford has shown this is one of the quickest ways to calm yourself down. Let's try it together right now. Wherever you are, just follow along. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Now, right at the top, sneak in 1 more little sip of air. Hold it for a beat. And now slowly and completely, let all the air out through your mouth until you feel empty. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, another little sip, and a long, slow exhale out. Last one. Deep inhale through the nose, a little more, and a full exhale, letting all that tension go with it. Just 1 to 3 of these can seriously lower your stress and anxiety in a matter of seconds. Use it before a big meeting, during a tough conversation, or anytime you feel that wave of overwhelm start to build. It's your body's built-in reset button. Okay, our next hack tackles stress from a totally different angle, the physical tension we don't even realize we're holding. When you're stressed, your muscles clench up. You might be grinding your jaw, hiking your shoulders up to your ears, or making fists without even noticing it. Progressive muscle relaxation, or PMR, is a way to consciously let go of all that stored-up tension. The idea behind it is simple but so powerful. It's nearly impossible to be physically relaxed and mentally anxious at the same time. This technique works by having you tense up a muscle group on purpose and then completely release it. Doing this makes you hyper-aware of the difference between tension and relaxation, and it breaks that vicious cycle where tight muscles tell your brain to be stressed, which just makes your muscles even tighter. Let's do a quick version right now. You can do this sitting or lying down. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Let's start with your feet. I want you to curl your toes and tense the arches of your feet as tight as you can. Really squeeze. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now release it all at once. Just notice that wave of warmth and relaxation that flows into your feet. Feel how different that is? Now, let's move up to your hands. Clench both hands into tight fists. Squeeze them hard. Feel the tension in your knuckles and your forearms. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let your fingers go limp and heavy. Notice that feeling of relief. Finally, the face. This is where a lot of us hold stress. Scrunch up your entire face. Furrow your brow, squint your eyes, purse your lips, make it all tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let your jaw hang a little, let your forehead smooth out, and feel the tension just melt away. Take 1 last deep breath in, and as you exhale, just imagine that feeling of relaxation spreading all through your body. A full PMR session can take you through every muscle group, but even this tiny exercise can make a big difference, especially when you feel physically wound up or you're struggling to fall asleep. When you get stressed, your body gets flooded with hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. They're getting you ready to either fight or run from a threat. The problem is, in our world, the threat is usually an angry email or a deadline, not a predator. So our bodies are all revved up for action, but we just sit there at our desks, letting those stress hormones swim around with nowhere to go. This hack is about giving those hormones an exit strategy. A very brief burst of physical activity can help burn off those chemicals, signaling to your body that the crisis is over. Plus, exercise boosts endorphins, which are your brain's natural mood lifters. You don't need a crazy workout. 5 or 10 minutes can be a game changer. Here are 2 easy ways to do this. First, a simple stretch. If you're at a desk, stand up. Inhale and reach your arms straight up to the sky. Feel that stretch all along the sides of your body. Maybe lean back a little if it feels good. Hold it there and then exhale as you slowly bring your arms down. Do that 3 times. This simple motion gets your blood flowing and helps reset your posture. The second option is to take a brisk walk. Even a quick 10-minute walk can help burn off stress chemicals and break that cycle of tension. If you can get outside, even better. The mix of movement and a change of scenery is incredibly good at pulling you out of your own head. Just focus on the rhythm of your feet on the ground and the feeling of the air on your skin. It's like a mini meditation in motion. The key here is to just interrupt your state. When you feel that stress building, don't just sit in it. Get up, move, and change your physical state to change your mental state. By the way, if you're finding these practical, science-backed tips helpful, I have a whole playlist on building mental resilience that you might like. I'll put the link in the description for you to check out after this video. Now, let's get to our 4th hack, which is all about taking a quick mental vacation. Sometimes the stress isn't physical. It's just that endless loop of worried thoughts you can't seem to shut off. Our minds get stuck replaying something stressful or worrying about the future. This hack is about breaking that loop by creating a deliberate mental escape. It's called guided imagery, or visualization. The science here is pretty cool. Your brain often can't tell the difference between something you vividly imagine and something that's really happening. When you focus your mind on a peaceful, calming place, your body starts to react as if you were actually there. It lowers your heart rate, reduces stress hormones, and just gives your mind a positive, safe place to land instead of dwelling on worries. Let's try a very short one. Find a comfortable position and gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and out. Now, bring to mind a place that feels completely safe and peaceful to you. It could be a real place you love or one you make up entirely. Maybe it's a quiet beach with gentle waves. Maybe it's a green forest with sunlight filtering through the leaves. Or maybe it's just a cozy room with a warm fireplace. Whatever your place is, start to bring it to life with all of your senses. What do you see? Notice the colors and the light. What do you hear? The sound of water, birds singing, or a fire crackling. What do you feel? The warm sun on your skin, a cool breeze, or a soft blanket. What do you smell? The salty air, the scent of pine or wood smoke? Just spend a moment being in this place. Breathe in the feeling of peace that's all around you. And as you breathe out, let go of any tension you're holding on to. You are safe here. You are calm. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly bring your awareness back to the room and gently open your eyes. You can use this for just a minute or 2 whenever you feel overwhelmed. It's like having a mental escape pod, ready to go whenever you need it most. Our final hack is maybe the most fundamental one of all. So much of our stress comes from worrying about the future or getting stuck in the past. Mindfulness is the simple practice of bringing your attention to right here, right now, without any judgment. And you don't need to meditate for an hour to get the benefits. Remarkable studies have shown that mindfulness can be an incredibly powerful tool for managing anxiety. It works by training the parts of your brain that handle emotional regulation and focus. It helps you learn to observe your stressful thoughts without getting totally swept away by them. This is a micro-mindfulness exercise you can do in less than a minute. We're just going to anchor our attention to our breath. So just sit where you are and bring your focus to the physical sensation of your breathing. Don't try to change it, just notice it. Notice the feeling of the air as it comes in through your nose. Maybe it feels a little cool. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest or your stomach. Notice the feeling of the air as it leaves your body. Maybe it feels a little warmer. Now, your mind will wander. That's not a failure, that's just what minds do. You'll think about your to-do list or what to have for dinner. The moment you realize your mind has wandered, that's the moment of success. That is the practice. Gently, and without beating yourself up, just guide your attention back to the feeling of your breath. Every single time you bring your focus back, you're building your attention muscle. You're practicing choosing where your focus goes, instead of letting anxious thoughts run the show. Try it for just 10 breaths. That's it. It's a tiny island of calm you can create for yourself in the middle of a chaotic day, anchoring you in the only moment that's actually real, right now. So there you have it. 5 powerful, science-backed mind hacks for some instant stress relief. We used the physiological sigh to quickly reset our nervous system. We tried progressive muscle relaxation to let go of physical tension. We talked about the quick movement reset to burn off those stress hormones. We took a mental vacation with guided imagery. And we anchored ourselves in the present with a little micro-mindfulness. Remember, the goal isn't to get rid of stress completely. That's just not possible. The goal is to build a toolkit of strategies you can count on when things get tough. This is a skill, and the more you practice these tools, the better you'll get at using them. Now, I'd really love to hear from you. Which of these 5 hacks are you going to try first? Let me know down in the comments. Your experience might be the thing that inspires someone else to give it a shot. And finally, if you found this helpful and you want more practical, science-backed ways to master your mindset and live a calmer life, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Thank you for investing this time in yourself today.